twat.
No, you can't.
But, when I was a kid, and I first went to senior school, I started to learn all these swear words that I didn't know.
Of course you can say the word twat.
Right.
You're not meant to.
I started learning all these swear words, and I went home and I started using the word twat. I just thought it was a slightly stronger version of twit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit tougher for some reason.
Yeah.
And so I used to go around saying that, and I'd go, my sister would say, stop ruining my Lego, and I'd go, you twat.
Yeah.
And, make your bed, Steve, no, you twat. I'd say to my mum, right? And I didn't realise what it meant.
Right.
And my dad, right, he didn't really know much about swear words, so he started using it as well. He started going, oh, you twat, Steve. And, do you want to clean the bath? No, you twat. And we just started using it all the time, right?
Yeah.
So then, at school, Mark Johnson told me what it meant.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, I'm stunned. I'm thinking, I can't go around calling my mum a twat.
Yeah.
So I just stopped using it.
Yeah.
Like that, just stopped using it. But I didn't have the guts to tell my dad what it meant.
Oh, no.
So he carries on using it, and to this day, we were driving along, he'll say, to my mum, Elaine, watch where you're going, you twat, you great big twat. And I just want to say to him, Dad, don't say that to my mum, because she knows what it means.
Oh, no,
But
really?
She's not going to say to him,
Oh, God.
Ron, would you stop saying that word, because...
Yeah, same thing happened to me. My dad still says fouch.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, Felchin, talking of that, right, it's Doris Stokes.
Yeah.
She's got this huge...
4 sailors
Four
and a
sailors.
big bucket and like a weight. And, well, that's it, Steve.
Is it?
It's the news now. Then we're out of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we've had a few laughs, a few tears.
Yeah, well, don't go on about it. XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais, I've just thought of a great game. All
Go
right. Emma, who helps us out here, she's just brought in a couple of beers for us.
Yeah.
All right. And I know you
We're going
have
to drink them after the show because I do not drive the desk and drink.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, don't pick it up.
Okay, right.
Because the thing is, there's a picture, all right,
Right.
on the bottle, which I don't think you've seen it yet. have
No.
you? Right, and I guarantee if I turn this bottle round, you're going to start...
Again, this is good radio, isn't it?
You're going to start laughing when you see this picture.
Right.
Now, before I turn it around, right, hopefully you will laugh spontaneously.
Yeah.
It's a new competition, all right? You
Right.
can fact us in pictures. You can send pictures in the post, all right?
Yeah.
Any picture which I can then, during the show, hold up and show to Gervais. If he laughs spontaneously, you'll win a gift. You'll win a prize. That's a great competition,
Isn't
Gervais.
it? And great radio.
And great radio.
They'll be laughing at the picture at home, won't they?
Exactly.
They'll be going, no wonder he laughed. Look at that.
Well, all right, there's simple things like that which don't work, but the point is...
Yeah.
The point is, right... Anyway,
You'll still try. Okay.
Just-
Let's test it. He's going to turn this little chubby pint of beer around, whatever it is.
just calm yourself.
Okay. All right.
Don't want you to...
Hurry up. I want to drink it.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, play a record, Gervais.
Oh, God. Blur and Tracy Jacks from 1965 there.
Hey.
Cheeky little monkeys.
Well, I think we've established ourselves there now, Gervais,
As radio gods.
as radio gods.
Yeah.
We've come up with possibly the most enjoyable radio game
Yeah.
in the history of all things. Basically, what we want you to do is send in pictures, drawings...
Is it as good as this?
Gervais, put it away. We want drawings, pictures, photographs. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them to Gervais
Yeah.
midway through the show. You'll never know when. They might just suddenly pop up, and we'll see if Gervais laughs hysterically. And if he does, you win a prize. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It could be that you'll win a couple of pulp tickets if we've got them to give away.
Yeah.
It might be that you win a crate of beer, anything.
Yeah.
Whatever we've got to hand, you'll win it if you can make Gervais laugh simply by me showing him a picture. The address is XFM, 97 Charlotte Street, London W1P 1LB, alright? And you can fax us, of course, 0171 580 1234.
I must warn them that I really have been desensitised now because I sit opposite you.
Well, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know how hideous and, like, ridiculous they've got to be to make me laugh?
The pictures have got to be pretty odd.
Yeah.
The address, XFM, 97 Charlotte Street, London W1P 1LB.
Apart from bad lyrics as well, I like it when pop stars and marketing managers of record companies try and get clever with their, titles for albums and stuff. Remember Wet Wet Wet? Popped in, sold out.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
And you know, Tony Banks out of Genesis, he did his solo project. And what he had, right, was the album there, and he had Banks across the top, right? And using the S to start the next word coming down was statement.
Clever.
Banks statement. Oh, I was watching telly.
Tony Banks, is he not the sports minister?
Oh, I don't know. He was in Genesis when he was younger, though, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know how it works. Well, because Phil Collins is Minister of Shite.
Right. When I'm alone, right, and Jane's out, I sort of channel surf. I never watch a programme.
Right.
I sit down to it and I think 2 minutes.
You shocked me.
Yeah, yeah. And I just sort of going through and I was going back and forth between the Waltons and, like, the Box,
Right.
Music Television U Control,
Yep.
MTV, VH1, ooh. And I got a glimpse of Toya Wilcox, which I stopped, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's on one of these religious programmes. I think it was on BBC Two. I don't know what it was, but it was with that bloke. Oh, God. I can't tell this anecdote. I can't stand it if I don't know the name. He's sort of like a Jeremy Paxman type thing. You know, he went to university, he was going to be a serious journalist. He wanted to be K80, but he settled for Les Dennis. Oh, one of those sort of people that was on That's Life. No, I'm not telling it until someone phones in. Toya Wilcox from a religious programme. What's that bloke's name? Then I'll tell it. 0171 580 2000.
Gervais, have you ever watched an entire documentary all the way through?
You don't want it?
Beautiful.
You don't look. Now, New Order's your favourite band of all time, isn't
Yes, that's right.
it? Paul Wright called. It was John Stapleton.
Oh, was it?
It was one of those, you know what I mean? It was sort of like the Paul Heine, Kieran, what is it, Prendeville, and Chris Sale, all that sort of type of thing, you know what I mean?
Right, so, and this was on BBC Two.
And it's always one of those people, you're sitting with people and they go, oh, I went to university with him.
I know.
And they suddenly realise it's not a proud thing, you know.
I know.
Oh, and they
And
just
it's
go
never-
quiet. It's never impressive, is it?
It's never, it's never Prince.
No, exactly,
Or,
yeah.
I don't know, somebody really great and groovy.
Yeah.
It's never, I don't know, say Rick Astley.
And then you start realising that you're around someone's house and they go, and he comes on, you just don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then someone goes, didn't you go? No. No, I thought I did. It was the other one. It was Chris Sale.
Did you go to any school with anybody famous?
Michael Jackson.
Did you?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Odd that. You went to school presumably in the States.
No. He was in Reading for a lot of his life.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it some kind of exchange program?
Yeah. We sent them, Charlie Chaplin, funnily enough.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Took a long time for them to get round it. You know what the Americans are like.
You're making this up.
Yeah. Anyway, Toya's talking to John Stapleton, and I suddenly realised it's a religious programme straight away, because it was over in a church, right? And,
Oh, you nothing gets past you, Gervais.
no way. Could be archaeology is us.
So wait a minute, whoa. So people, Toya's on some religious program. BBC
not worth
Two,
it.
John Stapleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just flicked through and I went, hold on, it's Toya. And he goes, it was a very spiritual. She went, yes. And I realised she was talking about a wedding. She was going, it was very, very spiritual indeed. And he said, but no hymns. She went, no, we had silence instead. Silence instead. So now we will do silence number 3. It's 4.5 minutes long, so keep your gob shut. Right? And I think, oh, what is she talking about? He went, She went, people are scared of, that was Chris Eubank. Right? She said, people are scared of silence. Yeah. And then she said, the thing is, during silence, there's a lot of unconscious thought. What? You thought that you don't know you're thinking? You said it was 3.5 minutes. I didn't think a thing during that. I better plug into my unconscious to find out what exactly I was standing up for 3 minutes. Going, who's the women in the hats? What are we doing here? What a load of pretentious twaddle that
Well, I've
is
never
there.
liked Toya. I've never liked her.
Oh, she's alright.
That's all the more reason to hate him.
No, I don't hate her. All those people I just mentioned, they don't come close to Lenny Henry. I saw another bit of him doing his stand-up in America. Oh, God, it's so nauseating. He's got another series, apparently. Does anyone like Lenny Henry? Oh, well, obviously. It's a massive star. Does anyone listening to this show...
Really like Lenny Henry.
Yeah. Or, is there anyone that annoys me more than Lenny Henry? I should answer that one, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Do I win a prize?
I think what you want to do there is
Yeah.
you want to speak correctly. it's another simple thing, Gervais, which will help you out in your radio career.
Oh, no. Oh, Swerve Driver, that's 3 minutes 41. I've got to pick one, 7 minutes to news.
Gervais, whoa, before you move on, can I just tell you, because you know we
3.5
talked
minutes.
about celebrities and going to school with celebrities and things.
Yeah.
I have a very famous second cousin.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you who it is in a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've got the best joke in the world.
Have you?
I should have been trailing that. That'd have kept them on their tender hooks. Why are they
Right.
sitting on tender hooks?
So we've got...
What are tender hooks?
I think it's tenterhooks. I don't know what they are, but I don't think it's...
What? Ah, okay. 0171 Who annoys me more than Lenny Henry? No one. You've won that one. So don't bother phoning him.
But who annoys you, the listener, more than Lenny Henry?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Clever.
Because then it's thrown it to them.
Yeah,
It's their
simple.
opinion. Oh,
Simple thing.
excellent.
I noticed again you didn't bother to give the whole phone number.
What did I say?
You actually just said 0171. It used to be, as I recall, 0171580, which is about half of it, but no, just 0171 now.
Oh, swerved over. XFM 104.9, Ricky Gervais Show. Well, it's nearly over, but I have got a great joke, and we've got a simple rule here. That you only have to tell a joke on air if it's about going into a pub.
That's right.
Okay, you ready?
Go on.
Penguin goes into a pub, goes up to the bar, and says to the barman, "Have you seen my dad in here?" And he goes, "I don't know, what's he look like?"
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's alright. It's alright. I had a similar one about something going into a pub. I think it was a turd and a wig, but I can't remember what the punchline is. If anyone knows, 01715802000, something about a turd and a wig. Gervais, I've also obviously got my celebrity relation, which I'll tell you about in a minute.
That's right it then.
Yeah, we've enjoyed ourselves.
Oh dear. Bald character, once drummer for Genesis, is more annoying. Who's this for? Smoked fish. Oh, what? What? What's this, Emma?
That is
What?
tenterhooks are.
Oh, what are they? Oh, tenterhooks are what?
It's what smoked fish are hung from.
Excellent. And bald character, he's more annoying than Lenny Henry.
Henry.
Okay. Once drummer for Genesis, well, that's Phil Collins.
You can't say that.
Of course you can. I can say Phil Collins is more, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, but he said that on the phone. He said, please don't say that, it's a bit mean.
Phil Collins is a deeply boring man. Anybody can say that.
I won't say who it is who said it then.
Okay.
We've got out of it, haven't we? Joe Pasquale is less funny. Oh, yeah, okay. Who's that?
I mean, the point is that you can say that Phil Collins is a bold, boring man in the same way you can say Andy Peters is a raging... Gervais,
Jilly thinks I'm adorable, apparently.
Gervais, I don't think we've got time to really talk about this.
Okay, what have we got to do next week? Oh, we can't say who your celebrity was, but I just thought we could phone in who you think it is. I mean, I've got a few ideas who your celebrity second cousin is. Your mum. Mr. Ed?
So,
Godzilla.
no, the point is that this is a real celebrity, so, I mean,
Okay.
celebrity. So, I'm not making it up. It's not going to be as exciting as, whoa, it's Elvis or whatever. It's not that goofy, but it's
But
still...
they do share some of your genetic material.
No, you wouldn't know it.
Really?
No, you
Normal?
Would, you will, yeah. You would-
Symmetrical?
A good-looking person.
Blood reaching the surface?
A good-looking person.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. They probably denied your existence, or I mean, they're obviously going to deny that they're related to you then, aren't they?
Well, I'd say I tried to get some of their money. No.
What else do we do? I'll send me some hideous pictures.
Yeah, I'll just give the address again. XFM, 97 Charlotte Street, London, W1P.
I've got to
1LB.
go to the pub. 4 o'clock again.
Yeah.
One computer's not working.
Is it not?
No, this all sounds funny. What's that one? Is that the one I listen to?
Just press a few buttons.
No, I'll put it on there.
you got?
Desktop. I don't know. I don't know what these do. Is your mic working?
Sorry, I got a bit of a cold.
Oh, God, I had a big list of things to talk about as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Rocket from the Crypt.
it's a good start.
On a rope,
Yeah.
which is appropriate because we've got a little Gravediggers track to play later, haven't we?
Oh,
About-
yeah.
Called Suicide.
It's one of my favourite tracks, Gervais. It's by the Gravediggers, but it has got a bit of bad language.
Well, that's okay because you've played it to me a couple of times, and I reckon I've got it off pat.
Really?
I'm going to be beeping it out live.
Gonna do a live bleep out.
I should say, we usually have a few beers and we get throughout the show, and I get steadily drunk, which is unprofessional. This saved a bit of time. Turned up pissed.
You turned up drunk today?
Yeah, so that's I'll tell you what.
But I'll be honest with you, Gervais. Normally, if someone gets drunk, their speech begins to slur.
Yeah.
They talk rubbish.
Yeah.
No difference.
no,
With you.
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of being me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
How drunk are you?
I had a little bit of wine.
Did you? Couple of glasses?
It's a lovely. I might get a little bit melancholy. What about the little baby kangaroos have to crawl all at their mums? I help them. Got a fax here for you, Steve, actually.
lovely, good news.
It's from Becky. She's listening to us in bed. She's been a bit lazy. She's been on holiday. And she wants me to dedicate a song to dedicate it to Skanky Steve, because he is an alien. And she's done a little picture of him, Slimy Steve. Isn't that lovely? And she wants me to play a Subterranean Homesick Sick Alien by Radiohead. And that's sweet. So
Beautiful.
people do think of you.
Lovely.
And I got one from Laura, as says to Steve, you still sound as stupid as ever. You asymmetrical, asexual, rabid, anemic, flea-ridden deformity. Oh, see, you have got people thinking of you. See?
Yeah. I'd rather they didn't.
Baby Bird, and if you'll be mine, then I'll be yours. And Baby Bird was actually in this week with Claire.
Was
lovely,
he?
lovely man.
Oh, Baby Bird was it XFM?
He's very nice.
Is he?
He's got a beak and funny little claws.
Oh, Rick.
I know,
Oh,
it made me
don't.
laugh. It was
Oh my God, we're desperate.
used to be an
We're
egg.
desperate men, Rick. If you've got to resort to that
I
kind of
called him
gag.
Baby Bird, and he went, I've never been called that before. Which is bizarre.
But there's a band called Baby Bird. He's
Yeah.
called Stephen.
Can you go to turn that down next door? On the
Someone's
Sandro
playing
show.
music, aren't
Yeah, it's Emma, it's not on. That's insane.
I can hear a throb from the other room.
Yeah.
Someone's got. This is insane, Gervais. It's like trying to host a radio show.
Yeah.
Midway
And now
through a
he's
program.
laughing. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
well, it's all-
anyway,
it's all gonna be-
we're going to play a track that you've brought in.
That's right.
Go on, what is it?
It's a fantastic tune by the Grave Diggers,
Yeah.
part of the Wu-Tang Clan rap collective. Right, it's from their album.
Not to be confused with the Wu-Tang Clam. That's a little shellfish.
Yeah.
That's into rap.
Yeah, it swears a lot.
Yeah, yeah, terrible, yeah.
The track is
Got a muscle posse.
The track is beautiful. You've probably heard it on the dance floor, maybe
Yeah.
in some
Of
indie
course I have.
club.
Yeah.
1-800-Suicides.
Yeah.
Now I would stress, Rick, it has got a bit of bad language.
I know. I mean, I've listened to this twice, and I reckon I've got it off pat. I reckon I'm going to pull the fader down at just the right places and go, Okay?
right, you're going to sort of bleep it out.
And if it goes wrong, so what? You know, that's real. People have a problem with swearing. I don't. Do you?
No, not
I mean,
at all.
I'm doing it because it's rules, and
No, the great thing about
we want to
rap,
stay on air because we take our job seriously.
We do.
And I think we're sorry. Excuse my French. Bloody good DJs.
well, I
aren't we?
think you're absolutely right, Rick.
Yeah.
Let me shake your hand.
Yeah. All right.
There we are.
Yeah.
A good shaking of hand there. I love a bit of rap.
That wasn't actually French.
No.
Was it? It's weird, that, isn't it?
Pardon the French. People always say when they maybe say bollocks. or something.
Excuse my French, but le plume de ma tante. Hey, come on, language. We'll be learning a little bit of a foreign language later. I've brought in Instant Yiddish by Fred Kogos. I've always wanted to learn Yiddish.
Really?
Yeah. Narishnek, foolishness. Some glick, some schlimmen, yeah, for better for worse. So I'll teach you a little usage phrase like that, out of the old Instant Yiddish book. But first, what was this? Gravediggers.
It's Grave Diggers. They're keeping it real. They're keeping it raw. So there is a bit of bad language.
Yeah, mine's raw.
You been keeping it raw?
Yeah, of course I have. Right, I'm gonna have a go at this then.
All right.
Right.
Don't get
No, wait a
nervous.
minute. No, don't. Shut up. Right, I've got to play this. Shut up then. Don't put me off. I've got to concentrate. 'cause I know whether...
Bleep it out live.
I will, yeah, shut up.
All right. Is it going? Yes, you can. Yeah.
And that's for Steve Vox, who's listening in Reading. It's from Lee to him. And Steve is the president of the Geeks, Nerds and Losers Society, the GNL. Lee's the vice president.
I got thrown out of that.
What embarrassing walking down the street with you.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's a
dear.
terrible state.
Yeah.
Gervais, it was Saturday night last night,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to sleep until 6 in the morning.
Ooh. Flatmate's having a party.
Yeah.
Not invited? No. Next time, though.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know where you hang around with them.
Well,
At least I look after you. People say to me, is Steve really as ugly as you say? I go, he's worse. Do you know what I mean? But that's... No, do you know what I mean, though?
you're doing me a favour.
Well, of course I am.
You're protecting me.
Of course I am.
I'd say one day, right, it's just one of me at the moment, but one day there'll be a whole squadron. It'll be like Planet of the Apes.
Oh, my God. And you don't actually need anyone else to sort of, like, breed, do you?
Exactly. We can just reproduce as we are. It'll be like Planet of the Apes, right? There'll be sort of a Charlton Heston figure.
Look at the squids.
It'll crash land.
Get your damn dirty tentacle off me.
It'll crash land. Yeah, exactly. And there'll just be loads of me crawling around, all identical, chasing him on horseback.
And they see, like, Bristol Temple meet, and they go, oh, my God, they blew it up.
Yeah.
It's back in Bristol with all your... Oh, no.
Incredible.
It's the charlatans, and then... There must be an organisation of volunteers or something who... If it's like touch and go, if it's really serious, if you're like clinically depressed about it and you really can't get a woman, they don't want just people turning up who can get girls and saying, oh, I fancy, you know. But in your case, you know, they'll speak to you, they'll see you, and I think, you know, there must be some sort of national health thing or private where you can actually sleep with, I don't know, a voluntary worker.
You
know what I mean,
so?
though? Well, yeah, there's people
amazing.
Yeah, I know, but there's people that, I don't know, volunteer for geriatric duty, you know, and they're exploding all over the place. They're covered in the stuff, right? There's people that work on leper colonies, right, for nothing. There must be someone who will sleep with you out of sympathy. You don't want that. Of course you don't. You don't want that, do you?
Well, let's not be hasty, Rick. I mean, these people, especially if they need some sort of free publicity, you know, get a bit of, sort of press and media attention,
Yeah.
I ought to sort of help to publicise their campaign, really.
There's probably an organisation that go, you know, they go off to like strange climes and go on to like leper islands and that, and they work with them, or they can sleep with you. Now that's got to do the lepers some good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be terrible if that was the option, right? And suddenly volunteers to leper colonies doubled.
Was like going to Torremolinos.
Yeah.
Let me on the bus. Sorry, there's no room on the bus, but you're at the back there.
Yeah.
Going, well, then here we go.
Here I am then.
Yeah.
I signed up for the lepers.
Yeah.
Licking their wounds. Well, sorry, but
Geriatric duty.
yeah,
We're not big pans.
scraping it out.
Oh dear. Oh, you know, I heard a song in the week, right? I've heard it before. It's by Ween, and it goes, "Push the little daisies and make them come up." And I don't know what it's called. 0171 580 2000. I don't know where to look. Push the little daisies and make them come up. It's like that. It is.
It's rubbish.
I've been going around singing
There's
that.
no song with that lyric.
It's
in.
like that. It goes, "Push the little daisies
Shut up!
and make them
Shut
come
up!
up."
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
That's what my friends have
God's
been
sake,
saying for the
Gervais.
last 4 days.
God, you're really irritating me
Like,
today.
people will go and go, if you'll be mine, oh, but not too annoying. But, after about 10 times you go, oh, can you sing something else? But when you've heard, push your little
Shut
digits
up.
and make them come
Shut up
up, you
now.
can get really annoyed.
Yes,
it
it
really
can.
can't it?
Shut up.
Okay, one of those, you and me song. Push your little
Shut up.
digits.
If you think that I'm a loser, well, you suck. 'Cause you know I ain't nothing but a user of your love. I can't get enough. Girl, it's true. The whole wide world is smiling with you. Push the little daisies and make them come up. Push the little daisies and make them come up. Push the little daisies and make them come up. Push the little daisies and make them come up. Sometimes
I wasn't exaggerating, was I?
Well,
it's
a good tune, though.
Yeah, let's leave it.
But I'm coming back. Don't give me no slack. Yeah, it's all you. It's me too. It's your world. You're the girl. You're the girl. After this shit, things that might go click with
It's great. That's just going to gag. I love that one.
It's great, actually.
Maybe we should play it again.
Well, maybe later on. I'm not that mad about it.
Oh, I like that.
She's not quite as irritating
As me. No,
Generally-
but then who is? We were talking earlier about how hideous you, how you look, and you can't get a woman because you're quite nasty as well. And Emma, our producer here, who thought, look, this is not fair, you know, because Steve is quite affectionate. When you get to sort of know, you know, like E.T., when you first watch E.T., you go, ugh, and then by the end you think, oh, do you know what I mean? It sort of like gets that deeper. And she said, I remind you, Steve, what I said when I first met you, and this is like her best, you know, stab at a compliment to make you feel better. She said, I thought you're really not that ugly.
So the assumption is I am ugly.
Yeah.
It's just not as bad as she's made out.
And that's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And she's like, no, don't be silly. You're really good. You're really not that ugly. Yeah. It was a good effort though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that was nice, Emma. That was really nice. It was a
Cheers,
good
mate.
effort, but it was shallow. And futile. It doesn't mean anything. Look at his little face. Oh,
Look at that fax over there. Check that fax out, right?
Too Ricky, Steve's skin problem closed up, which actually
What they've got-
silicon
what they've-
carbide particles.
Someone sent in a fax, right, and they've got this sort of hideous kind of mutated cells, or whatever, and they've put on the fax to Rick, Steve's skin problem closed
Yeah.
up. You've never said I've got a skin problem.
No, I haven't. You haven't got
They're
a skin
just
problem.
assuming now.
It's almost translucent, his skin. It's very pale. It's like, you know, like those newborn fish when you can see all the hearts, can't you? All the hearts well, in many fish. They've got one each. Lots of fish, lots of hearts.
Gervais, shut up. You're irritating me now, and you're
Oh.
abusive, and you're just winding me up.
Oh,
No, I'm a little bit offended by
I
it.
know. You should be. But what about this charity thing? There must be one. 0171 580 2000. Oh, that would be
That'd be
fantastic.
great. And you know, it'd be like £1 fix. You'd write
Yeah.
on the little form.
Yeah, what about, yeah.
And
yeah.
you could get friends and relatives to sponsor you.
Would that be per stroke or per shag?
I think it's for the
don't-
whole thing,
Yeah.
the whole event.
Yeah.
It'll be a big event. You know those guys, I think it was a hoax, but they were going to televise the first moment they lost their virginity. So they were going to broadcast it down the internet. all
Yeah.
right? And they were going to have sex on the internet live, and everyone was going to applaud and watch and pay for it. Maybe I could organise that as well, make a bit of money out
Yeah,
of
but
it.
think of the technology by then, though.
Be incredible.
They would just be able to think it, won't they, and like see you losing your virginity. And they all have big swollen heads. You might be good looking in like the year 2090. You never know, because it's all relative, isn't it? You know, in Bristol, you're a good looking fella, aren't you, in
I'm a
Bristol?
good-looking guy.
yeah. Oh, this is Bell and Sebastian, the boy with the arm strap. This is for
0171.
Jim Hobbs,
Can I
who
just-
said, who said, can we hear more about Jessup? And I better tell people now, we've had a lot of factors about Jessup. Jessup is spelled Jezoc. I made it up, that's how it's spelled, okay?
All right, Gervais, you'll tell us a bit more about Jessup, will you?
Oh yeah, I've got a whole new storyline.
Before you carry on, 0171 580 2000. I've got some sponsorship forms like already printed up. So just give me a call. I can post one to you.
I will sleep with Steve, or I will go and work on a leper Connolly. Billy, yeah.
Oh,
just
shut up! Play a
big
record.
Scottish bloke with a beard with his
just
legs
play a record,
falling
you
off.
drunken sot.
It's quiet and quiet, isn't it? A couple of phone calls. Rob phoned and said, slap Steve for saying 0181 instead of 0171. See, it's the single most important thing. The number is 0171 580 2000. That's why you don't hear me mucking that up. Do you know what I mean?
I apologise.
Pump Ricky with more wine and challenge him to quack over the Out of Nowhere League. So what? I don't know. I've start asking this again.
What? That was a sentence?
No, shut up. I had something to say then.
You are drunk. I can smell it
shut
on your
up.
breath.
Shut up.
I can smell it on your breath, for
such a-
God's sake.
Don't wind me up, man. Yeah, I've got this new storyline for Jessup. I want help with it. I think it starts off with this villain, right? Jessup brings him in, right? And he's murdered maybe a little kid, or or someone's husband. The woman's there and she's terrible. Well, you would be.
Yeah.
Right.
upset.
Jessup's in there, and he goes, don't worry. He's gonna. By the time he gets out, Steve will have a girlfriend, right? She goes, right, it won't be my boy back, will it? No, but you can have one of mine. I've got loads or something, right? Anyway, he goes to the court, right? And he's only tampered with the jury, and he's a nasty piece of work.
Oh, not the murderer.
Yeah, he walks free, and he sort of like winks at Jezuk on the way out. Do you think Jezuk's going to let it lie?
Jezuk's not going to let that villain, what, has he got a piece of evidence?
Well, no, he goes after him, shoots him anyway, because, you know, it's just redundant. It turns out the bloke didn't actually do it, but, you know, as Jezuk says, better, you know, kill innocent people than let one, you know, guilty person go free.
That's Jezuk's philosophy.
Yeah, yeah. And shoot first, ask questions later. You know, you don't want to be stitched up. He's got a reputation. And then he gets off with a woman, and they have another kid, and it's all right.
Yeah, I'll stop you there.
Why?
Jezuk just killed an innocent man. He's your superhero. He's your, you know, your heroic hardball cop. He just killed an innocent man. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Oh, so he's got to be perfect, has he?
Well, I'm just a little bit disappointed.
Well, no,
in Jezuk.
he can't be perfect. He's got things to do. We know he's got problems. He drinks too much. He kills innocent people. You go out there every day. See how you survive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got Mama Said Knock You Out lined up. It's one of our joint little favourites. We like this one and we like some other songs, don't we?
Yeah.
'Cause we're like mates.
I got a little plot.
Yeah.
Right. It's Jezuk, right? And he retires. He just gets out of the whole thing. All right. That's the final one. We've pulled, you know, pulled a discreet veil over the whole Jezuk debacle.
Right.
All right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Rick, forget Jezuk.
Right.
Because I've got my own show. I'll be telling you about.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Am I in it?
No, not really.
Something to do with... Right. Okay, right.
It's a genuine one I've come up with.
You know this song, right? Mama Said Knock You Out. I like to, like, you know, shadow box that. I've been working out today on the big bag, did a bit of boxing, because I've been training. I challenged Camfield to a fight when I was pissed. Thursday night, he was swaying. I challenged him to fight. I offered him £1,000 prize money. That was the purse. Whether he won or lost, he still said no.
Oh, he's a wuss. He's about 14 or something.
Yeah, but he's about 6 foot.
Yeah.
Maybe he was scared of killing me.
Yeah.
Jezuk is not scared of that, is he?
Jezuk's gone. He's
All right.
out of it.
Okay.
There might be a comeback special one day, but thank God he's
Let's
gone.
work on it.
Well,
That's my challenge to Camfield. You know
Mama
what I mean?
said knock you
Yeah, yeah, I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out over the airs.
Yeah, you're
You know,
keeping it real.
You know, like, you know, Death Row, Puffy and all that, and Tupac, and that's like me and Camfield.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea.
I'm saying, come and get it, Camfield. I'm saying, I'm here, you know what I mean?
That East Coast, West Coast rivalry we can
Yeah.
recreate amongst DJs.
Yeah, yeah,
Steve Lamack, outside now, have you seen him? He's a weedy little dweeb.
yeah.
Oh,
You can't actually
fantastic.
say that, because, I mean, he's a nice guy, and,
Well, maybe so.
yeah, so you're going to fight Lamack, I'm going to fight Camfield.
Be brilliant.
Let's keep it in XFM. Yeah, Crowley.
Yeah.
Remember he had a fight once at school, and his defence, lucky he had a hymn book on him, and he hit the bloke in the nose with the hymn book. So you don't mess with Crowley, because he's probably carrying, you know, Bibles, hymn books, you know.
He's loaded. He's got some kind of religious paraphernalia with him.
Old parchment papers.
Yeah,
That
crucifixes.
paper cuts are the worst.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, imagine that, a little bit of papyrus across the eyelid. Oh, you don't want to mess with Crowley. No, I'm saying Camfield, come and get it, you know what I mean? He hangs out with his Deftones and all that lot, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Should we just ask out? Who should we threaten out? Who else can we threaten out?
Well, let's not go too mad.
Well, what about Henry Rollins?
Wow,
I've made a
no.
mistake.
I don't,
I've made an error there.
He's embarrassed
There are a lot
himself.
of people I could have chosen. Jarvis, for instance. I've gone
A
straight
lot
to...
of people come before Henry
Yeah.
Rollins,
I
don't
was
they?
I was a fool.
Some British heavyweight boxers, for example.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather fight than Henry Rollins.
Before we carry on, because I'm going to tell you about my my TV idea in a minute, Rick, because this is an idea I've been
Yeah.
working on, and it's serious. It's like, you know, Jezuk's got a certain strength, a certain quality,
Yeah.
and I think you'll like this as well. But before we do that, I've been sent a picture. A picture's been faxed through.
Oh, excellent.
And it's a little challenge, as ever.
Right.
It's make Ricky laugh. If
Yeah.
you laugh at the picture I've got here, Rick,
Yeah.
then Martin in Crouch End,
Yeah.
he wins. Well, I thought we could give him.
I like it already, Martin in Crouch End.
I thought maybe we could give him the Baby Bird album.
Why? Why do you mean it's mine, you haven't got one, so you go on in, yeah.
Well, I'll give that to him. But anyway, here's a picture.
Yeah.
See what you think.
I like it, 'cause there's a little explanation as
I know.
well. And it's subtle, because I had to get right to the end for the big line. You're not allowed to see this. No, that's fantastic.
So well done to Martin. I think he wins an award,
Yeah, he
doesn't he,
does, yeah. Yeah,
So
okay.
if you want to win something tasty, give us a call or fax us through a picture. 0171 580 1234. Your pictures, please. Make Ricky laugh.
You know your idea of this new show, which I haven't heard yet, right? But we should start getting together all the other stuff, or we're going to get ripped off. That was, I sounded just like Albert Tatlock then, in the early 80s. Oh,
We
dear.
should go. I love that fact that you sort of, maybe you've got a sentence, it's got 15 words in. You reckon, well, if I get out an average of 5 coherent words to every 15 that I need to say in a sentence, that'll be enough.
God, right, Jam or Isis?
Either one, both rubbish.
Oh no, come on. They're both good big bands, aren't they?
All right,
They're big.
Gervais, next let's talk about my TV idea.
Okay, let's do all around the world, because it's probably going to be big all around the world, isn't it? For that, the Jam, all around the world. Got a fax here from my mate Nick. He's listening. Say hello to him. Say hello to Nick.
Hello.
Yeah. And apparently he's found a great website about Joey Deacon, so we'll check that one out a little bit
About
later.
Joey Deacon?
Yeah.
Oh, Joey.
Yeah.
We've had loads of ideas, haven't we, in the past?
Yeah.
And actually, I was wondering whether we should put out the phone number 0171 580 2000. The reason being that you might perhaps want us to perhaps relate an old anecdote that you once heard on the show that you'd have to hear again.
We could recreate the golden years.
We could recreate some of the classic moments from the Ricky Gervais show.
Yeah.
And also, of course, we've had tens of thousands of ideas for products, for services, for TV shows especially, and board games, all kinds of stuff.
I mean, we come up with one recently, haven't we, that catch on. Sleep with me or play with lepers.
That's right.
I mean, that's a good service, isn't
It's
it?
an interesting show, that. I imagine that's at Channel 4.
Yeah,
about 8
definitely. Later, really.
Yeah, and we've also, of course, most famously, perhaps, had the Penis Puppet Theatre.
Penis Puppet Theatre. So easy to manufacture. I don't know why publishers aren't, knocking on my door.
Yeah.
A lot of other people are knocking on my door.
Ricky Gervais Meat Rations.
Oh.
Should be fun recreating.
Get in the queue, Mum. It's Ricky Gervais's meat rations.
All kinds of great games.
To be perfectly unfranked.
Who's Snork? Who's Snork?
Yeah.
Great games. And if you've not ever heard us describing these, well, you've missed out.
Yeah.
You've learnt your mistake.
The Tease Penguin's probably my greatest invention.
The Tease Penguin, can you tell us again? I forget.
Well, it's just a penguin, right? You train, you put it in a lovely little French-made outfit, and it comes in, with, sort of breathes fishy breath on you, and slaps you around the face with its flipper.
Yeah. Jessup, obviously.
But it doesn't let you go any further.
No.
That's why it's the Tease Penguin.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Extra Family Fortunes.
Oh, I can see that on telly myself.
Yeah, it's incredible. I don't know where you got the idea from.
They just go into my head sometimes.
Do they?
Yeah.
But anyway, here's my new idea, Gervais.
Oh, come on.
It's a great
Yeah.
show. It's
Yeah.
an exciting show, right?
Right, go on.
It's the future.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Crime has got so bad in the future. No, that it's terrible. That that there's not enough hours in the day, right, for all the cases to be tried in court.
Right.
Because there's just not enough time. It's a bit like, Judge Dredd sort of thing.
Yeah.
So what happens is, right, there's a night court. Okay? And it comes into session at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Alright? And there's lots of lawyers and stuff, and they really deal with the dredge. I'm talking about the dredge, the crimes which you think are open and shut, Rick.
Yeah.
Alright, the sort of stuff that Jessup would just sort out,
Right,
with a bullet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're talking rapists and murderers and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Or people who just piss him off.
exactly. But Ronnie Midnight,
Oh, Ronnie Midnight.
he's the hard-boiled lawyer, right? That's sort of the main figure at Night Court, and he gets dealt all these rough cases, right? And he thinks it's open and shut. Everyone thinks, that person, he should be electrocuted or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, Ronnie sees something in them. He investigates the crime during the day, so he's only got like 12 hours to sort it out, and then he presents the case at Night Court. Right, at night, and maybe often it's like Perry Mason meets.
So he wastes taxpayers' money investigating people that might be innocent.
Yeah,
Jessup just kills them.
Well, maybe so. But
Yeah.
that's why Ronnie Midnight's much more loved. But it's great. It would be great. And it would start off with like dung dung dung. All rise, for Night Court.
Yeah.
Be fantastic.
I like that.
It was sort of set in the future.
Am I in that?
Well, not really. But and who knows? Jessup maybe could get. He could make a guest appearance. What do you think?
I like it.
Night Court.
I like it. I
Quite
don't.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
This rubbish about all this taxpayers' money investigating whether they're actually,
They're innocent. You're more of a Jessup kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just shoot first. Don't even ask questions.
If his time's like, of the essence, why ask questions? You've done, what's the point?
Yeah.
He just like opening up old wounds, which is another favourite pastime of Jessup sometimes.
And also a great
He
idea.
loves opening up old wounds.
A great idea for maybe a board game or a TV show. Old Wounds. Fantastic.
Oh, I'm going to work on this. Oh, and I've got Tip the Balance. I haven't even described that.
Tip the balance.
After Embrace.
Can you tell us?
Emma goes out with a bloke in this. Yeah.
What's
the
tip the
long-haired type.
What's the tip the balance?
Well, Jesuit wouldn't tolerate that.
What's tip the balance?
It's a board game for 4 rugby players or more.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, or the infirm, or people who've just got no dignity left, and we can get them on screen doing that. This is my weakness is none of ... Obviously ran out of. I was reading News of the World on the way here, and I didn't know this. You know, Tony Blair is the Prime Minister.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Tony Blair. His father-in-law, which is Sherry's dad, is that bloke out after Death Us Do Part.
What,
The
Alf
Liverpool-
Garnett?
No, his son.
Oh, blimey.
Something about he's a. I don't know. I should get this right really because it could be libelous, but it's something to do with some sort of doll cheat or something like that.
What?
Yeah, apparently.
Cherry Blair's dad's a doll cheat?
Yeah, something like that.
Really?
Or he's claiming some sort of benefit fraud. I don't know. But he was always the same when he was living with his dad, Alf. He was married to Eunice Stubbs, wasn't he? I mean, Sherry Blair's mum is
No,
Eunice
I'll
Stubbs.
stop you there, Rick. I'll stop you there.
It's so incestuous, isn't
It's fiction. I've tried to explain this to you before, haven't I? The stuff on the TV,
it? Yeah.
a lot of it is real. Some of it's fake. They're not really those people. You understand? EastEnders, for instance, that's not real. That's not real people.
Yeah, well, obviously reverse, because obviously that is real, because I've seen them in real life. They were at Phoenix when we were playing football, so that is real.
No, that was the actor. That was the actors.
Phil Mitchell was there, and Ricky Butcher.
That was the actors. We have been through this before. Because I went through this the same day that I explained to you that it only in the cat world can you piss on an object.
I got a new
So
stereo that way. They just get out of the shop, but it was too late. I got a new stereo, and it doesn't. It sort of it shorts out